Today we are going to discuss about phonetics, and in phonetics we will discuss the manner of articulation, how we articulate certain sounds in any language. And let's start. In any language we can categorize the sounds in different categories. The first category is stops or plosives, and this category is actually the group of sounds which are articulated by stopping the airstream and then releasing the airstream. I mean, when we articulate any speech sound, we exhale, and for these speech sounds, while exhaling, we stop the airstream at front mouth level cavity, and then we release the airstream, just like a car mechanic when he stops the smoke stream and release the smoke stream at silencer level. So these are called stops and plosives. And the next is fricatives, and here you do not use stop and release mechanism. Rather, here you push the airstream through narrow opening instead of wide opening. I mean, when we exhale while articulating these sounds, we release the sound airstream by applying some friction, just like whistling. And these fricatives are these sounds like F, V, Th, theta, the all these sounds are called fricatives. Next are affricates. In affricates we use both mechanisms. I mean the mechanism of stops and mechanism of fricatives. Here we stop and release the airstream, as well as we apply some friction to the airstream. So these are called affricates, and the example of affricates are here. It is a ch sound, like the first and last sound in church, or the j sound, like the first and last sound in the word judge, or like the first sound in the word jug. And the next is nasals, and these sound are a group of speech sounds which are produced by passing some airstream through nose. So we use nose for articulating these sounds, and these are called nasals, and examples are m, n, and ng. You can call it engma or eng. It is a mixture of n and g. And next is the group of liquids, and liquids are the sounds for which we curl the tongue and raise it while producing the sound. We curl the tongue and raise it, like just try saying L, R. You will observe that you curl the tongue and raise it for pronouncing these sounds. And next are glides, as the name shows its meaning. While pronouncing these letters, we actually glide our tongue, or you can say our tongue keeps moving while pronouncing these letters, and these letters are W, W sound, and J sound, like U, Ju. So these are called glides. So this sound is not like jug. It's the sound of, that's the sum of this sound is actually, you can observe in native for pronouncing this word, and this sound is like, you can observe it in walk. And next are the group of letters, the group of sounds for which we use the same mechanism like we use for stops. We stop the airstream and then release it, but this stop and release mechanism is not at the mouth front level, but it's at the mouth back level. I mean at the glottal level. So we stop and release the airstream at glottis or vocal folds. So these are called glottal stops, and its example is oh, oh, or oh, oh. So the stop and release is at the glottal level. So that's it. That's it. And here is the final table which lists all the sound of English language. These are the stops. Let me reiterate. Stops mean stop and release the air. Fricatives, pushing the airstream by applying some friction. Affricates, it's a mixture of stop and release mechanism plus friction. Nasals, passing some air through nose while pronouncing these letters. Liquids, you raise your tongue and curl it, and or you can say you curl the tongue and then raise it. Glides, your tongue keeps moving while pronouncing these sounds. So that's it. Stay tuned for next lecture.